Okay, plugging them in and going will give you a good estimate of where it's going. There's nothing wrong with that. But this is how you do it in order to solve for it.
So it'd be 1.
So, what we started with was 1 over a plus h minus 1 over a all over h. And what you're going to do is you're going to get both of these denominators the same. So if I was to do 1 over 7 minus 1 over 3, then I would have to multiply 7 over 7 and 3 over 3, right? Same thing. A plus h over a plus h and a over a. Okay? So what I end up with is a over a squared plus ah minus a plus h over a squared plus ah, all divided by h. Okay? So then I want to subtract them. Well, when I subtract these, I've got 3 over 21 minus 7 over 21, right? Isn't that the same as 3 minus 7 over 21? So what I did was I just, boom, and when I drew this line, right, I just, you see that?
No.
Right.
Why did you draw the line?
It's just a shortcut I like to do. But 3 over 21 minus 7 over 21 is, so I just put the thing up here and dropped one of the 21s. Okay, so do that here. A minus a plus h over a squared plus a h all over h.
A minus a plus h.
Yep. So these cancel,
Over a squared plus 8h.
and you get h over a squared plus ah all over h.
Okay, the a minus a cancels, so you have 8.
What is the two top eight cancel?
A
The a
minus
squared
a.
on the bottom and the plus? Oh.
No, it's just a minus a. Just a minus a. So then you've got h over a squared plus ah divided by h, or h over 1. So what you really have is h over a squared plus ah times 1 over h. So what you really have is 1 over a squared plus ah. Now, what happens as, and what's your limit? H goes to 0? Is that what it's asking? I'm guessing. Is that what it said in the book? Oh, right there. H goes to 0. So what happens as h goes to 0? As h goes to 0, what happens here? 0 times a is 0. So the limit as h goes to 0 is 1 over a squared, which is a really hard thing to see and when you're doing the plugging it in thing.
And it makes it easier how? Doing it this way?
Well, like we said before, when we do the math, plug in the numbers, we see where it's going.
Right.
When we do the math, we just know where it ends. We don't know how it got there.
You just get to the,
We just get to the point.
so you wind up with,
How do you